Tomorrow is the special program for 5.3, where we will know the official banners and finally take a look at Mavuika and Sitlali gameplays. So in this video, I will talk about everything you can expect on the special program, including banners, free rewards, which include a free skin and character, events, and speculations on some surprises that might be announced. For those of you looking to focus on specific topics, timestamps are available in the description. Feel free to jump straight to the sections that interest you the most. If you want to save up to 23% on the Neuvillette and Zhongli banners, visit lootbar.gg. I will buy the 6,480 Genesis Crystals pack for $82, which costs $100 in the game. All I need to do is enter my UID and choose a server. Since every top-up goes through Genshin top-up channels, I received the double amount of Genesis Crystals for my first purchase and saved $18 on top of that. Besides Genshin, you can also top up in Honkai Star Rail, and Lootbar has around 20,000 5-star reviews for both games. I used Lootbar to send dozens of welcons from my giveaways, so I can personally recommend it. Use my link in the description to get an additional 10% discount. The special program for Genshin Impact's version 5.3 will air on December 20th, 2024, and it's important to know the exact timing so you don't miss out on all the exciting details. For players in North America, the live stream begins at 7 a.m., while in Europe it's scheduled for 1 p.m. If you're in Asia, you can catch it at 8 p.m. This live stream promises to bring all the latest updates, including character reveals, event details, and possibly some unexpected surprises. By the way, this time, it's expected that Dawei will host the special program instead of the usual chibi character format we're used to. Let's start with the Archon quest, which seems to be one of the most emotional moments in Genshin's story so far. While I won't spoil the details, early info suggests it's going to pull on the heartstrings, especially if you've been waiting for a certain character's release. This part of the story is expected to bring major developments to Natlan's arc, so make sure you're ready for what's coming. Moving on to the banners, it's confirmed that version 5.3 will feature Mavuika and Sitlali in the first phase, followed by Arlecchino and Clorinda in the second. What makes this patch even more intriguing is the possibility of a Liyue Chronicled Wish. This information initially surfaced from Flying Flame about 3 months ago and aligns perfectly with the timing of the Lantern Rite. While it hasn't been directly confirmed by newer info, it's hard to imagine Lantern Rite banners without featuring Liyue's iconic characters. Every Lantern Rite celebrates Liyue's heritage, so this idea makes a lot of sense. If we do get the Chronicled Wish, the potential lineup could include Ganyu, Xiao, Baizhu, and Yelan as limited choices, with Qixi and Keqing from the standard banner. This mix of popular and strong characters would have something for everyone, adding extra excitement for players planning their pulls. Personally, I'm pretty sure the Chronicled Wish will happen. The Lantern Rite feels like the perfect time for it, and leaving out Liyue characters during this event would be really unusual. And let's not forget about one of the most exciting parts of the live stream, the redeem codes. These codes will grant you a total of 300 Primogems and some additional useful rewards. However, there's a catch. They'll only be valid for 16 hours after the live stream airs. If you've been around for previous special programs, you know how easy it is to miss these if you're not paying attention. To make sure you don't lose out, consider subscribing and turning on notifications. I always post updates as soon as the codes are available, so you'll never miss a chance to grab those free rewards. The events in version 5.3 are equally promising, with the Lantern Rite returning as the centerpiece. Players can look forward to a variety of mini-games, including a multiplayer Tetris mode, a music rhythm game that's rumored to become a permanent feature, and the return of the ever-popular beetle fights with Arataki Itto leading the charge. There's also an obstacle course event that challenges players to complete routes while collecting shining coins, and a combat-based event where you'll face waves of enemies with customizable difficulty modifiers. These activities not only provide fun gameplay, but also offer valuable rewards, including a free Xiangling skin and a 4-star Liyue character selector. Among the selectable characters is Lan Yan, which is great news for players eager to pick up this newer edition. With the start of the new season of Imaginarium Theater, players will have the chance to unlock new poses for Yae Miko, Bennett, Tartaglia, and Lynette. In addition to the new photo mode poses, 2 characters are set to receive their very own Echo Fantasies in version 5.3. Kazuha and Ganyu will now feature unique sprint effects, adding an extra layer of personality and flair to these beloved characters. But what really stands out in version 5.3 are the quality of life updates that aim to make everyday gameplay smoother. Co-op mode is finally getting some attention, with players at world levels 8 and 9 being able to join others regardless of world level. Boss farming is becoming more efficient, as defeated bosses will instantly respawn after rewards are collected, cutting down on wait times and making grind sessions less frustrating. For artifact hunters, new sorting features and stats tracking will make managing and upgrading gear far easier. You'll now be able to see how many times specific stats have been boosted during upgrades and access player sets, which highlight popular artifact builds from active players. On top of all this, the artifact inventory cap is being raised to 2,100, giving players much-needed breathing room for their collections. These changes show how Hoyoverse is addressing long-standing player requests, and they're bound to improve the overall experience. Whether you're farming artifacts, teaming up with friends, or tackling bosses, these updates will save time and effort, allowing you to focus more on the fun aspects of the game. I can't help but feel like we might see some unexpected reward announcements during this livestream. Recently, Hoyoverse has been quite generous in their other games. Honkai Star Rail gave players a free standard 5-star character, and Zenless Zone Zero introduced a free character as well. Meanwhile, Genshin has noticeably missed out on similar large-scale rewards. It makes me wonder if this time could be different. If you recall, we did get a free standard 5-star during the last anniversary, but many speculated that it wasn't just a response to competition from games like Wuthering Waves. Instead, the timing coincided with a significant shift within Hoyoverse itself. The company's co-founder and then chairman, Kai Haoyu, stepped down from his role, with fellow co-founder Dawei taking over as chairman and legal representative. When Dawei assumed more control of the company's management, it seemed like a shift toward more generous gestures for the community, including the free standard 5-star for Anniversary. So now, with Dawei expected to host this live stream, I can't help but wonder, could we see another major announcement? Maybe even a special reward? Genshin has always been a flagship title for Hoyoverse, and with other games in their portfolio stepping up in generosity, it feels like there's an opportunity here for Genshin to surprise us with something big. As we gear up for tomorrow's special program, it's clear that version 5.3 has a lot to offer. From the deeply emotional Archon quest and exciting banners, to the festive Lantern Rite and game-changing quality of life updates, this patch feels like a major milestone for Genshin Impact. And let's not forget the rewards. A free Xiangling skin and a 4-star Liu character selector are just the icing on the cake. What are you most excited about? Is it the new characters, the Lantern Rite events, or the optimizations to gameplay? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching.